Welcome to the show, and what a complete load of shit we've got for you tonight.
I used to laugh at the idea of a woman prime minister.
John, you can ask me questions if you give me notice.
There's no time necessarily for manners.
Doesn't give my opponents much time to run.
I'm responsible for introducing the concept of MMP by accident.
They hate the system.
I used to call the old culture the concrete playground.
Poets in this country have always been the smart ones.
I've been performing since I was born.
I can smell the uranium on it.
We're live.
No mai hara mai e te whānau ki Aotearoa I tēnei pō. Ko Magenta tōku ingoa.
And kia ora, Co-Detective Rogers toku ingoa. I have not adjusted... Oh my god, I always forget something. I haven't changed my horrible label.
Oh! Oh yeah, it is the same one, isn't it? I'm surprised. I thought you might come back to 2026, you know, with something loaded in your pocket already, but...
Yeah. Kia ora, guys. We are happy to be back. It is great to see you. We hope you have all had a great holiday. It has been a long, hot, and sweaty one for me. As per usual, we have come back to numerous technical difficulties, as well as personal motivational issues. We all have our own internal struggles that we need to deal with. I don't want to do anything today.
I mean, considering how hot and sweaty it is in Auckland, I honestly do not blame you.
I think it's the fact that I went on holiday and I liked it too much. I was like, why don't I do this more often? You know? So
yeah, true. I mean, maybe this is the year you start taking more breaks.
It might be. It was just, I couldn't believe it. It was like 4 weeks just went by like that. And I was just like, oh my goodness. But I got so much done. So I'm finding that's like a handy thing with this show is getting my work ethic up. My, you know, I'm a busy bee. If I'm doing nothing, I'm scrambling for something to do, sort of, you know, like I'm not as lazy as I used to be, I suppose. It's made me less lazy. Kia ora, y'all, gathering in.
Yes,
glad we can see you.
See everyone coming in. Kia ora,
yeah.
Solar.
Sorry, there might be a bit of fiddling around today, guys, just whilst we get some of these New Year technical teething issues out of the way. But apart from that, we should be in it pretty quick, and we're gonna do a nice chill show today, just getting back into things. I'm honestly knackered. I've just done a full day's work, so I'm tired as hell already.
Oh, so, honestly, so
Magenta's, you're gonna carry the show.
Yeah. I got us.
You're the energy tonight. You got the, I don't know what energy you got. Oh, there you go. I've got the old Arizona juice.
This stuff's good. Oh yeah. This delicious. Is my Stranger Things cup that changes color with heat. So.
Oh, it's like my brother has a shaving thing. Jesus.
What?
You heat the mug up and Jesus shaves. He gets rid of his beard. Yeah.
Okay. I love that. That's so random. I'm just confused on why that product exists to begin with. But you know what? That's probably not for me to know.
When did the internet get fixed? Oh, your internet, that's right.
Oh, yeah. So obviously I had some internet issues. Thankfully last week, I think it was Tuesday, I managed to get it all fixed. And I got a brand new router, which I haven't had one since I've got the first one like 8 years ago. And honestly, it's a noticeable change. Like, we often had issues with the Wi-Fi in the other room because we have quite thick walls in this house. And now the internet's running a lot faster in there, which means we might get to do some live stream testing at home.
Hey, so we might have a new room.
Right?
That's always fun.
Maybe even get a new person in. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Hey,
not
you're
another
the one
person.
that keeps saying you want a third.
I'm just saying, you know, 2 of us is already trouble.
Yeah.
I guess the new person needs to be more well-behaved.
Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. Nah, we'll see about that one. That one's probably to be confirmed. But yeah, what did you get up to on your holiday? Tell us a bit about what you got done. What did you do? Oh my
goodness, lots of reading. That was probably most of it. Honestly, was reading. Reading. Mostly history textbooks, like not novels. Like I've been out of fiction for probably 10 years now or something. But I was playing catch up on Song of Ice and Fire, like Game of Thrones books, because they just released a new spin-off series based off the Hedge Knight It's called
Okay.
97 Kingdoms, I believe, is
Wait,
the title.
has he finished the Game of Thrones series?
No, but he had already been writing those on the side since
okay.
like back in the day. In fact, some people swear by them, like word for word. Some people think they're better books, but that's.
I mean, I think I read like the first one and maybe half of the second one, and then I gave up on reading because I'm not a very strong reader. Not of books, anyway.
These ones are more short and sweet, simple, not as complex, but they got some nice background stuff. But anyway, I could digress. I could talk fan theory shit all day for Song of Ice and Fire if I wanted, so...
I mean, Kiwi Skirt would love it. I know she follows a YouTuber that... And also, to be fair, one thing I did find that I will give credit is, while it was weird to get used to, the way that he sets up the chapters of being like different people's perspective and it moving around, it was difficult to get used to. But I do quite like the it's just different approach.
You know how you're talking about him not being finished too. These books also aren't finished. FYI. So
Bro just can't finish anything.
Pretty much, kind of. Yeah, that's kind of.
He's got the ADHD fucking hyperfixes. Writes out the first few books and then, I'm bored now.
It has been George's weak points. It's always been his thing. He is a short story writer for one thing, so he's more of a short story guy anyway. But most of his big novels and series that he hasn't finished. So
honestly, fair enough. That would be me.
That would be me too. That's me.
Like...
No, that is me. That's me with pretty much everything. Also,
as I am surrounded by unfinished projects. Although speaking of projects, I planned and I finished this.
Your cat boys are gone.
all of this, huh?
Although, okay, wait, hold up. I'll accept removal of the cat boys for replacement with fuck David Seymour. I'll take that swap. You used to have some cat boys back there.
Oh, right. I was like, cat boys? What do you
cat
mean?
Boys, kitty boys.
Yeah, no, I did have my, are you talking about this one?
That's the one. There you go.
This is fucking My Hero Academia.
Well, I just remember I saw it all the time. Wait, they're not cats.
Yeah, I know. That's
then
why I was
are they
confused.
cats in that?
Okay, so this is because I think it was for like a dress-up event. So they came to school dressed up as... And I mean, you get a lot of like kitsune and
of course, we're getting the deep lore here.
And anime. Hey, I have an anime tattooed on my body, thank you very much.
You have an anime tattoo.
It's also the poster that's right next to me. But also, speaking of getting cool things, I got this really cool Stats NZ bag.
Oh yeah, what did you do over your holiday?
Well, over my holiday, the Christmas holiday itself was kind of a bit shit. I got sick over Christmas, so I couldn't interact with people, which was a bummer. I mean, I did get to play games with people on Discord on Christmas Day, which was quite nice, to be honest. And New Year's, I had a friend come over. Actually, he's in the chat right now. I see you, Biblio. Biblio came over for New Year's, and we kept him up way too late, ruined his sleep schedule. But it was great. And then, just this past month, I've been doing a lot of Green Party Zooms, because we were already planning for the election year. We were planning as of the 2nd of this year in the group chat. It was crazy. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so the Greens are actually more like Luxon than Luxon is. Straight
yeah,
after New Year's, they're right back into it.
Oh yeah, away. I mean, Māori Greens. I mean, I can't speak to other parts. I'm sure that they were doing them too, but our Māori Greens chat was going off. We had obviously candidate selection, which we voted for Tanya Waikato, Huhana Linden, and our newest MP, whose name has just left my brain. That's so terrible.
I was going to say Orani for a second. I was like, wait, no.
No, but she is an... Okay, you say that, but she is actually ex-TPM.
Oh, okay. What?
So, she left...
Orani is TPM.
No, not Orani. The person that we have.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's what you meant. This person is ex-TPM. Gotcha.
Yes. So, oh my god, why can they not find the name? It's annoying me. I'm sure I've found it in here somewhere. But yeah, so we've put forward 3 so far, and I believe there could be more coming, so that'll be exciting. And we have candidate conference coming up this month, which I'm.
Is it Heather Skipworth?
Yes, there we go, Heather Skipworth. Obviously, I've only I met
Thanks,
Heather.
Sam.
I met Heather at the Māori Greens event that I went to at Kapiti Marae. Real awesome lady, real hard worker as well. So I'm excited to see kind of what she'll bring to the party and what she can do for Hurohe, which will be fun. Yeah. And yeah, I went to the Waitangi event here in Wellington, down at Waitangi Park. And then I went to the Pacifica Festival day after, which was so good. Like, I went a little late to the Waitangi one, so I might have missed some of the cool things. But I did get to see Ray, who's my favourite Māori artist. But the Pacifica one, oh my god, they had so many cool different stalls. That's where I got the stats bag.
That explains.
And they also gave, and like, because like, I just love the fact that this actually has actual stats on it, you know, population, average people per household, average weekly rents as of June 2024.
I was going to say, does it give a date?
Yes, it does, because Stats NZ are on top of their shit. They even gave me like this awesome booklet that has like a bunch of the different Pacific Island languages. They also had like health testing, so I got my blood pressure, my cholesterol, and my blood sugar. That one, the diabetes one. I got those tests done while I was there, which I was just like, how cool.
I mean, I just got all that done recently anyway, so thankfully I didn't need it.
Saves me having to go to the, saves me like $19 at the doctor. So.
Oh no, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
all those initiatives are great. I would love that as a reliable thing every year. I could go to an event, get all my tests done, and have like fun, not have to wait in the doctor's office.
I believe it was out in the city. I've gotten like STD testing. So you go to outer city and get your STD test while you're there. It's like so. I love when they've got those little health stalls.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
it's all
really
free.
fun.
Go get checked, guys. It's great.
Exactly.
Make sure you're getting checked. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Especially
good to be on top of it.
Yeah,
Yep. Especially because
I'm in
they're
my
funny.
30s now.
You know, a lot of the people there are funny too. I went in there. They had a dollhouse, little dollhouse with old Lego people all set up in different like promiscuous shit throughout the dollhouse. Yeah, different sex positions. So. Fun stuff going on at sexual health clinics. They have fun.
Yes, my diagnosis was madness, definitely. No, but actually, on that, I have amazing cholesterol, and to be honest, I could tell the lady was kind of shocked because, so obviously you got good and bad cholesterol, and when it comes to the bad cholesterol, I have like 0.7, which is very low, and she was just like, "Wow, that's so good," kind of looking at me like, "You're fat though." Which was kind of fun just to watch her little brain just go like, how is this fat person healthier than me in terms of cholesterol?
Are you French? Maybe that's it.
I mean, I'd put it down to my grandmother's genetics, to be honest. She got the good genetics in our family.
She got the good stuff.
Yeah. The rest of them, less so. But yeah, it was good. I also got to see some amazing young people who were doing like fire dancing, cultural dancing, and they actually have like competitions and stuff. And there was some like they were throwing
like general dance.
Like, I've got a video, but I don't know if I can bring it up for us. Actually, I'll go have a look. If I share my whole window, I should be able to
I should be able to
show you guys real quick. Just don't put it up.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
going in
I'll
there
see
now.
if I can figure out.
While you get that
screen
sorted
share
out,
that
I
I'm
shall make sure that people don't see anything I don't want them to see. You know what I'm saying?
know what you're saying.
Nah, there's nothing really in my thing that that people can't see. I play. Oh, no, I don't have them uploaded online.
Oh, well. Let's just get into it. We're killing enough time already. I think
it.
everyone's sort of wandered in.
Yep,
Thank you.
Everyone's gotten their cup of tea.
Yep. Kia ora to those who have joined in the last few minutes.
Alright, let me just open up my links and we'll jump right into it. Where are we starting? Let's start on the one of the most random fucking stories, but something that I actually encountered a bit over the holiday myself.
Oh, I just realized, you know how we got technical issues?
Oh,
I've been,
yes.
well, because I've been overhauling, so here's what we're looking like right now. We're a bit of a mess, because I was halfway through overhauling everything, so I just need to re-add your screen somewhere here. Hold up 1 second.
I do like the color change.
Alright.
I'll just have to redo our Aotearoa tonight.
I'm gonna guess
tonight
this
could
one,
be blue.
No, that's guess one camera. That's not what we want. We don't want a big magenta. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
no,
maybe
we
do.
don't.
No,
we don't.
actually, no.
I'm already big enough, alright?
Guess one screen. There we go. That's got to be it. Now I got to hide that one.
Beautiful.
Oh, goodness. What have I done?
You
I got to stop
You
touching
can
things.
do it.
Alright, there we go. All looking good. This is a professional show. Please clap.
Alright, is it on the screen? Because I can't see
Yeah,
it
it's on
the
the
screen.
Oh, I need to hit transition. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. You need to
You need to make it exactly. You need to transition. That
This is
is
the
the message
transgender.
we're spreading.
Yeah.
It's a transagenda, exactly.
So yes, how fake New Zealand news pages are swamping Facebook with AI slop. And did have to give myself a bit of a giggle when I saw this one today.
Yeah, so I saw this come out today, I think this has been
Yeah, no,
reported
this
on.
was today, yeah. It
But-
was like...
And because I thought, like, I assumed, like, it's AI slop and it's fooling people. It must be, like, the really good stuff that they've got
Nope.
now. And then I looked at that picture and I started pissing myself laughing. It's just...
It's honestly so
It's
bad.
abysmal.
I've actually, you've just reminded me, I should have prepared this too. I put a picture on BHN of one of the ones that I got given. I'll be able to find the photo.
Because it looks like the building there outside, I think it's part of Parliament House or something that they've just sort of, it's been like cropped in there.
Yeah, this sort of, yeah, I guess this
I think
is
that's
kind
what that's
of the,
meant to be.
Well, yeah, that'll be the building that's next to the beehive, yeah, so... But also,
then
what's this weird
I was-
background of the ocean?
Also, how accurate is what they're wearing? It just looks like a fucking flax mat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is around
It's pretty abysmal.
everyone's shoulders?
It's... Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with a lot of this AI stuff that's coming out, is it's like, holy shit, this is not even good. Like, this is just absolute trash. And so, yeah, they've gone and talked about how there's just so many pages at the moment. So in an investigation that they conducted for the Australian Associated Press, a Facebook page calling itself NZ News Hub, which has no connection whatsoever to the now defunct News Hub, has been pushing out dozens of posts a week that take the legitimate reporting by news organisations, including RNZ, the New Zealand Herald, Stuff and others, and add sloppy AI-generated images or videos to them. In one case, a video... This one's so bad, actually. Like, prepare yourself.
Okay.
In one case, a video is posted that grotesquely animates a still photo of a 15-year-old Mount Maunganui landslide victim, making her appear to dance. The page's bio proclaims, NZ News Hub brings you the latest New Zealand news, breaking stories, politics, business, sport, and community updates. But it does not appear to contain any original reporting. For instance, on Waitangi Day, the page published a post that appeared to be a video of Prime Minister Christopher Luxon at Waitangi, but was clearly generated by AI. Nevertheless, the
And
page...
as Solar Scream says here, they even gave him a weaker chin somehow.
Oh, that's so funny. Nevertheless, the page, which has nearly 5,000 followers, terrifying, has dozens of people liking and commenting on its posts as if they were real. Obviously, I'm sure there's plenty of bots in there. So that's the video one, but actually no, it's further down. This one. This is supposed to be the Mount Maunganui landslide.
Oh.
Yeah.
That looks like it came out of like Dante's Peak or some shit.
Yeah,
what?
it's pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I wonder if I can. Yeah, we'll open this actually in another one. I want to see it better. Yeah, there we go. Like that's not even how the mount is set up at that point.
And let me guess, it was all because of ripping out trees.
Well, actually, there is. I saw some really interesting photos actually of Pohutukawa. And so the density of the Pohutukawa on Mount
is that
Maunganui,
how you... Okay.
Yeah.
Not Pohutukawa. Not Pohutukawa.
Yeah, Pohutukawa.
Pohutukawa.
And it's like Hutukawa. Yeah.
So we put the stress on wrong. Pohutukawa instead of...
Well, yeah, because if it's got the macron, it's a longer sound, so it's Pohutukawa, yeah.
There we go. Sorry, I digress.
No, you're totally fine. I'm always happy to have quick little interjections for deal. But yeah, it's pretty bad. And I know I've seen I don't think there's a single day that I go on like Facebook, when I do, that I don't see these, like, I don't think I see New Zealand News Hub, but I've seen other ones that are similar. I saw one that when Tanya announced that she was going to be putting her hand in the race for being an MP, I saw like the AI generated one, and like they generate a photo that's basically the same photo from these articles, but they just end up being this uncanny valley version as well, and it's just like, it's so off-putting, because it's like, why did you just go and take what already exists and make it worse?
Oh, whoa, hold up. It says this one's it's a victim.
Yeah, that was the 15-year-old victim dancing video, so...
What?
Yeah.
Why is she dancing?
Actually, should we go to their page?
Yeah, maybe.
I just realized maybe we should just go there. Fuck it. We
just
can
go into the slop. Okay.
Let's
the swamp. Let's go.
God, our Facebook algorithm's gonna be so fucked.
Ours. It's yours.
Yeah, it's the Aotearoa Tonight one.
No, it's yours. I never touched that.
Oh yeah. Hey.
I don't condone or endorse the use of Facebook.com. Thank you very much.
Lol, the irony of it, like, low-key not wanting to load. It's like, don't make me go there.
It knows.
Because what is it called again? Yeah. Oh no, there we go. It's loading. It just needed a minute to sort its shit out. Because, yeah, I just...
actually, that's not a bad recommendation. Not necessarily stealing your mum's phone, but checking in with your parents, making sure they're not caught in this shit. Very...
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you're
That's
telling
what
that
I'm
shit.
worried about, is I am worried. Because, like, I mean, 5,000 already. Like, I mean, and as I've said just before, like, they're imitating posts. Or almost completely replicating it with almost just this filter of trash over the top that just kind of turns it into trash.
Yeah.
And it's a waste of resources. It's like... It's not good, because there are going to be a lot of people's parents and grandparents who are, you know, seeing these posts and potentially, you know, they're going to get things wrong. Like, this is supposed to be a bird? It's supposed to be a kitty dude?
I don't know.
That's supposed to be... That's what AI reckons a kitty do is.
It's like missing its head.
Right? And like, look at this shit.
Because we just have, like, dirt roads in the middle of nowhere, I guess. Well, actually, no. That sounds dumb. We do have dirt roads in the middle of nowhere. It's the middle of somewhere we don't have dirt roads. That would be a better way to say that. In the middle of the city.
I don't know why. But
like, look at that. It looks just like it's come out of, like, the fucking 1900s.
Oh, I mean, also just, like, the way it's set up, it's just... Come on. Like, we have actual disasters and stuff. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be Wellington. Yeah, Wellington.
I was gonna say, well, that actually kind of does look a little similar, because I was just watching a story like this, and that looks a little similar to the actual sign. So they must have used it as a reference or something. But then why?
Strange.
But why? But then why have you made a fake one? Why not just use the real one?
That's exactly what I'm feeling. Like, it's all, again, it's because they just want that, like, engagement farming that can technically give them... Like, the thing is, the ad revenue that these people are getting off this is so minuscule, but it adds up. It's like phone call
and it
scamming.
almost just be so automated, like, because that would at least get in the picture, going, finding it, posting it, pasting it. That would take a person to go do that, or at least programming the AI to do it. So,
in shitification. And
Yes.
yeah, I mean, overall, it's definitely something that I think we should all keep an eye on, especially those of us who have family members that are likely to be kind of... Because the thing is, it's one thing to just be replicating exactly what's happening and kind of putting it out. That's one thing. But if they start to, it could be that slow thing of pull people in with just replicating stuff and then start to actually put out mis or disinformation. Like, it's an easy, gateway to that kind of behavior. But yeah, I reckon we've got to keep an eye on it. And anything else?
Well, it's just like this is the core of our species and how we've survived. At the end of the day, it's the transmission of information, the passing on of information, and when you don't know what's accurate or true, or what's gonna forward on humanity in its aim for survival, whether or not we deserve that is another debate, but the fact that we can't distinguish correct information as easily as we used to, it's a foreboding turning point, I suppose, because that's sort of been the entire point of humanity, is conglomerating information, how to get as much information as possible, record it down, those kinds of things. Almost everything we've done is based around information and gathering of resources. It could.
I'm just worried about how it might
affect
affect this year's election, because that's going to be a big thing that they're probably going to push on, as they're already doing. Like, I know one of the ones that I saw, the picture that I got given, was like this thing comparing Grant Robertson and Nicola Willis, but it was saying it as if Grant Robertson was still in government, and the AI images of the two of them did not look anything like the real people.
That's not an AI thing either. Like, they still talk about Grant Robertson like he's in government.
Yeah, that's a valid point. That's a valid point.
They still talk about Jacinda too, like she's still in government. It's sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but yeah, it's gonna be something we'll have to keep our eyes on.
Yeah, let's move on for this rubbish.
Let's go into I think this is the last of the bad. So, statutory manager appointed to board of Wesley College. This was an interesting one that I came across just while I was kind of looking into stuff today.
I have no clue about any of this. Where's Wesley College?
I believe it's in Auckland, and Pukekohe. Yeah, Pukekohe. Fuck, that was a hard one to say when you weren't ready for it. So Deputy Secretary of Education Isabel Evans today ordered an appointment of a limited statutory manager to the board of Wesley College, which also launched a separate probe last year into claims of deliverance and exorcism rituals were performed to rid students of demonic serpents. So that's a fucking sentence that I read today, and I went, what?
Well, which culture imported this? Was this the white guys? Damn.
It's the white guys.
What the fuck, man?
I know, right? And I'm like, okay, are you serious? Like, in 2025, I was just kind of taken
I
back.
don't want to hear any more fucking, like, anonymous accounts on Twitter, like, bitching about fucking old rituals and traditions and like Maori and Pacifica culture and all those things, and then you've got like rich fucking billionaires doing this shit, and well, maybe not billionaires.
And
I don't know how is it? It's a private college, I assume, isn't it? I don't actually know.
I'm actually not.
I don't know
100%
anything about
sure.
Auckland schools, so it'd be
Nor
foolish
do
of me
I.
to assume that, honestly.
But so according to an official notice, it will take over the board's abilities to employ staff, establish policies and procedures, and manage communications. They may also advise the college board on its functions, powers, and duties relating to the health and safety of students and staff.
Does anyone know anything about Wesley College? Let us know.
Well, this is what it looks like. It is kind of weirdly in the middle of nowhere.
It is in the middle of nowhere. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe this isn't like
Auckland's
a
southern
Bohemian
border,
Grove.
so that must be down towards the, what do you call them? Oh, I've forgotten the name of a place near Auckland. It's obviously not worth remembering. But it was subjected to heightened scrutiny towards the end of 2025.
Tairata?
Nah.
No.
To the end of 2025 over its boarding hostels. So, Ministry of Education in November ordered Wesley, the country's oldest school, to close its hostels after serious and harmful incidents related to student safety. The ministry also suspended the school's boarding license at the time. The Herald reported that 2 staff members at Wesley College have been suspended amid concerns, Pentecostal-like ceremonies in darkened rooms without parental consent.
Yeah, it's religious. Okay.
Of course.
So religious private school. Okay.
Yeah, it's always going to be the organized religion. I don't mind religion. It's when they get organized that it seems to go wrong. So a complaint from this...
Well, no, because it also depends who's organizing it, you know? Like, is it like a communist thing?
Yes, I mean, I was thinking more like the normal, like Christian religions.
Yeah.
They tend... Monotheistic. There we go.
Because I think maybe Pastafarianism, is that an organized religion, technically? I think.
No, I think it's technically a recognized religion, but I doubt
maybe
they're
not
very
organized.
Yeah.
How organized do you have to be an organized religion? Maybe you need a head.
Ask cults; they can tell you.
That's true. I should ask a cult. I'll go find my local cult leaders and ask them.
Actually, do you want to know a fun side thing?
I would love to.
Over the holidays, I stumbled across a YouTube. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos around cults and those kinds of things. A lot of like video essays talking about cults. And this woman that I recently came across, I was watching, her videos, and then I saw one get recommended, and I was like, wait a minute, that's my church from when I was a kid. So. Yeah, turns out my church is low-key a cult from America that I was a part of. And yeah, it's a really interesting video. I'll find the link if people want to watch it.
Do you have like a cool mark somewhere to prove that you're in it?
Oh, nah. I just got weird memories, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I think that's just most people, unfortunately.
Wow, to be fair, we had an interesting church. One of the fun small tidbits that I can tell you is for Halloween, they used to try to, they would participate in Halloween, but as a means to instill religious fear in people. So they would have a house of horrors set up inside the church that would depict scenes of like horrific abortions, like satanic rituals, exorcisms. And yeah, it was quite controversial. I was obviously a kid, so I just remember hearing people talk about it and it being kind of mentioned, but then they kind of stopped doing them. So, it's a weird religion.
Bring back the rituals.
Yeah, to be fair, I went to one of those churches where they speak in tongues and get real like, they lay hands.
The Holy Spirit.
Like, medicine is some of the things, your ailments, most of the physical ailments is like resentment towards your husband or hatred for your husband.
You resent like those are your sins.
Yeah, so like the fact that you hate your husband is like why you have gynecological issues.
Yeah. If you just love your man and trust your man, everything will be okay.
Right. Anyway, that's my religious sidestep. But so Methodist Church President Aotearoa Roundtree told the Herald she was shocked to learn of the exorcism allegations, which she became aware of from November. So yeah, the complainant from the school provided images of prayer classes, which they said showed of laying hands on students. It is alleged that the young people were encouraged to help rid fellow students of dark forces and taught to speak in tongues. I wonder if they came to my church. And yeah, so the Herald revealed earlier this month 6 other schools in the Auckland region have LSMs assisting their boards to raise standards as well.
I was gonna say, like, who's... Because how do we manage standards at private schools? Are they... Do we have, like, an outline that's set, or is it just sort of expectations are you'll behave yourself and no one's gonna go to your school if it's shit? I guess that's probably the...
Well, the thing is, I know for a fact, like, I believe they had, like, ERO and stuff that would, at least in public schools, they would come through and they would do, you know, their reviews of stuff, like, every few years or so, because I remember having them come into our classes quite a few times throughout my schooling.
Were you at a private school?
No, I'm saying I went to public, though.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how... And I think that was partially some of the issues that were kind of arising with this whole charter school bullshit.
Yeah.
That is coming in, is that, you know, you're giving too much to them and then things like this happen and then they have to intervene and...
Yeah, well, it's like the way they respond is like, oh shit, now we got to check all, like, cover all bases and check all these other schools with, like, perhaps that might not be up to standard type of thing. Like, they weren't doing it actively before. That's what that tells me, is that they're not actively looking at these schools, monitoring the schools, making sure everything's up to standard, that they're like, oh shit, now we got to go confirm these guys are actually meeting the mark. So, I don't know, that makes me feel like maybe we are letting a lot of stuff slide under the radar in private schools, and probably the rationale we use is, well, if it's a shit school, no one's going to go there. You know, because parents won't pay for rubbish education, or it'll be some rationale. It'll be free market neoliberal shit. You know, free market will sort itself out.
Neoliberal shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn neoliberal bullshit.
Exactly. Freedom.
But yeah, something I just thought was something interesting to kind of see, and I guess hopefully we'll hear more. I see this one. This one's a different reason. It says here this one is safety concerns and below par academic results for these schools.
Well, I'm sure if it was a real concern for public safety, the Herald wouldn't lock it behind a fucking paywall. I'm kidding, they probably would.
I mean, they always lock shit. That's why, I mean, I tend to go around the paywalls for the most part.
Is this story in the interest of public good? Yes. Well, lock it behind a paywall.
Sweet. And yeah, for anyone interested in learning about my church, I've posted the link in the chat. It's called The Twisted World of the Potter's House Christian Fellowship. So, I also looked up my church, and they're still running, and the same guy, like my pastor from back in the day, he's still running it.
Same place?
No, well, I think they had to move buildings.
Oh, okay.
Same city, you know.
Put the rent up.
Probably. Anywho, let's go to this one. Okay. So this obviously came out today, and I believe will be quite big for a lot of people to see, is that the mosque killer claims wildly fluctuating mental state behind guilty pleas. The terrorist who killed 51 people at 2 Christchurch Mosque claims he was mentally unwell and irrational when he pleaded guilty to his crimes. The arsehole is currently giving evidence in the Court of Appeal as part of an attempt to get those pleas overturned. He's currently serving a life sentence without parole for New Zealand's worst mass killing. He pleaded guilty in 2020 to 51 charges of murder, 40 counts of attempted murder, and 1 charge of committing a terrorist act. But yeah, so now he's trying to get out of it.
I mean, look, apart from it being a bit of a headline, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's really gonna go anywhere, you know.
Hopefully.
Well, everyone says like it's a pretty much an uphill battle for him, and he's gonna have a lot of explaining to do. Well, because even assuming like maybe he'll go they pressured confession out of me type of thing, which has happened in the past, and people have had convictions overturned before for being pressured into admitting their guilt. But in this case, he had ample time, about 5 years in between, to try and overturn or contest that, in which he hasn't. So it just no one I've heard of the experts who have been like commenting on this have been like, yeah, he's got a chance he might get out. It just sounds like nothing much is going to come of this. So
just wasting everyone's time and oxygen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
everyone thinks
which
he's
is a
probably
disappointment.
and everyone thinks he's probably just going to try and use it as a platform to spread more hateful rhetoric. But the courts have pretty much said we're not going to allow that if that is his aim. So
I wonder if he waited for the election year on purpose.
I don't know. I think this is the last we're going to hear of this.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I don't really want to hear about him again.
No.
Now we're going to go back. We're going to go to Yordle here. So I'm
that's right.
excited to.
Well, I
hear
need
your
to. Oh, sorry. I thought we were doing something else.
No, I've got your video and stuff all opened up that you popped in there, but no, this is just Yordle here. So I thought.
Okay. Yeah.
Whenever Wayne Brown speaks, I like to hear the people who live there's opinion. I think this is one of those things where like the broken clock. But I hate that I agree with Wayne Brown on stuff.
No. He's like, I've absolutely 100% supported him. That's been like the main thing I've supported him in is his pushback against the rates cap increase. And that's partly why I think a lot of people really like him, is not just like not specifically pushing against the rate caps increase. In fact, I think there's a lot of people in Auckland who would hate that he's against the rate cap increase. But I think it's just the fact that he likes to play it tough towards central government, which I think a lot of people are just like, that's what they want out of the Auckland mayor. So.
And I'll give him props. I saw that him and Chloe were working quite a few things together over the holidays too.
Yeah.
So I think,
yeah.
You know, like, I'm all down for, you know, actually bipartisan work. Like, just getting the shit done. And that's what I do enjoy about their relationship.
Yeah. And Auckland City's her main electorate. Like, that's her hub.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense for those two to, you know, if anything, you'd kind of argue that it should be like that. And maybe more should be interacting with their local MPs.
Well, it's very weird. Like it's the old meets the new, you know? The old meets the young. It was the weirdest thing I saw come out that entire.
I mean, it does feel kind of random. You're just like, oh, this is like two people that like I don't feel like should be standing next to each other.
No.
And that's what I.
It's like halfway through the video, he's like, "Let me hand it off to Chloe." And you're like, "Huh?"
Yeah, you're like, "What did you say?" Okay, besties.
Anyway, so yeah, what's he rambling about?
So Auckland Mayor Wayne Brown says the government is unqualified to lead the city's economic recovery and should leave it to the council. These comments came as Brown again renewed calls for a bed levy tax, despite the government's opposition to the move.
Oh, the sweet irony. He's using their own, like strategy of local governance against them, too, which is just great, so...
Well, it's also funny, because I'm like... Is Wayne Brown low-key coming to our side? Because that just sounds like some communism.
Nah, he's pretty dead centrist, I think, Wayne Brown, honestly. Maybe a bit right, but he's a very centre guy.
Right, we just move him slightly closer.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't heard his opinions on other things, like, you know...
I'm sure he's got lots of...
a lot of central government stuff I haven't heard his opinions on, but, you know, he at least in the way he governs Auckland, he seems very centrist in that regard, so...
I mean, as long as he's doing some good stuff for Auckland, that's what
I just hate how he's a grumpy old man, and he just complains about old man stuff.
Yeah, no, I do agree. But yeah, so a suite of events were set to be held in Auckland throughout the year as major infrastructure projects near completion. The long-delayed International Convention Centre was finally due to open on Wednesday. Is that anywhere nearby you?
Oh, sorry, where was it?
The International Convention Centre. I believe this is a picture of
I
it.
think that's down near, like, the waterfront and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I believe that's where Loxon had his end-of-year speech last year. Because it wasn't at the Quartus, because I remember I was looking outside my work window to see if he was at the Quartus, and he wasn't there.
But yeah, so he just basically is talking about how, you know, obviously with everything that needs to I don't want to say get back on track, but get back on track. I guess we're building the basics. Fuck. Get out of my head. Yeah, so obviously apparently it's gonna be a big year for Auckland. Obviously City Rail Link is due to be complete late this year.
Yeah, well, it was. I think it's been pushed back a little bit. Maybe it's saying late this year. I'm wondering if that's them being pessimistic, because I think it's supposed to be a bit more towards the middle of the year. I think. Anyway,
this part did crack me up though. He wasted no time pointing to the small matter of the election. And he said, if you don't win Auckland, you don't get to be the government. Which is the most Jaffa fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. But also kind of hilarious.
But that is what people mean when they say Jaffa. Like, it's all around Auckland. Your life's Auckland focused. Everything's Auckland.
Yeah.
New
And don't get me
Zealand's
wrong. Auckland has a lot of our people in it. But yes. He said, the government can't bring itself to do that yet. So, because talking in reference to the bed tax. So they're raiding tourists at the border, and then central government will tell us how we spend on things, which is something we don't like. All these big events want some money up front, and if we have the bed night levy, we will have the money up front. Louise Upston said a bed tax was not something she was pursuing this term, which I just found weird. I'm like, for a party of taxes, they're saying no to taxes. It's kind of, I guess though, they're taxes that would benefit local government, not central government. So,
who are you talking about? Labour?
No, the government.
The government? Government hates tax. They don't want tax.
They love it. They've been putting heaps of taxes on people.
No,
they just call them other things.
Well, yeah, but that's not their rhetoric. They pretend to hate tax. How about that? Yeah,
exactly.
There you go.
I'm like, surprising. I mean, not surprising, but yeah. So that's what Wayne Brown's been up to.
They hate borrowing too.
Even though they love to borrow.
It's weird. It's like the things they say they hate, they don't hate.
Right. And then they project all of them onto us. I saw some crazy post today about like people calling the Greens like basically saying the Greens would destroy the country or something.
That was what I had someone who started my work last year. First, like one of the first things he said to me was like, as long as the Greens never get in. I was like, what even basis do you have to say that from? Like, like on what? What are you basing that on? Nothing. You based it on nothing. You just decide you don't like the party. But we could see how someone like, for example, we can get a pretty good inference, I feel, like how ACT would govern, seeing a lot of the bills that they're trying to push through. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I do think I think it's a fair point that he's pushing, you know, like, obviously, again, like, local government is not funded to do the insane amount of work they're expected to do for people. So, like, it's either you find some way to put in a new tax or something for local government, or central government, I don't know, could actually fucking help local governments. I don't know, maybe help Dunedin.
No.
Maybe actually help...
Those money drainers, that's all they do is drain money. That's all they do. They just spend it on nice-to-haves.
Yep. I know, right?
I do love that, like, you know, he tries to find an extra money source apart from rates. Like, hey, let's do this bid tax thing. Denied. It's like, what do you want from us?
Also here, Tani, I agree with this comment. Weird how they can never actually point to any policies when they say that. I saw a comment. I actually replied to a comment on Facebook today because I was compelled because someone was like, oh, you know, the Greens would be the worst for this country. Just look at their policies. And I just replied, what? Like the 40,000 sustainable jobs they want to create in the timber processing industry?
Those sustainable jobs wouldn't be sustainable.
Like, free dental for all? Or...
What do the Greens know about sustainability?
Right? It's almost like they've got everything costed as well, compared to the current governments. And they've even got the Obergals, like, numbers in there.
I'm sorry, I opened up that whole costing thing, the whole economic plan. I opened it up and there were numbers in there. And that confused me. I didn't understand any of it. And nowhere were they saying, these guys good, these guys bad. That's what I wanted. That's what I need from my politics. So please, just give it to me simply.
Right. All right, let's move into our next lot of policy.
What is our next lot of policy?
Wow, policy that means unqualified early childhood teachers spark quality and safety concerns.
Oops.
Sorry,
I realized we didn't have the highlight the entire time. It was in my other screen. The chat highlight.
Was it not highlighting?
No, it wasn't highlighting. I didn't realize.
No. Yes, I was trying to put them up. Apologies, people. You just got accused of impersonating Nikki No Boats. Oh, that's so funny.
I would never do. Would never.
And yes, dental plan would save, honestly, not only
Dental
just people
plan.
thousands of money,
Lisa needs
thousands
braces.
of dollars,
Dental
but also
plan.
just teeth.
Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Lisa needs
If
braces.
we had dental, I might not have, like, it's cheaper for me to get my teeth removed than it is to get them fixed. So I have had 2 teeth removed.
Don't say that. Do not say that. Do not say it'll be cheaper to get your teeth removed. That's going to be national next policy.
No, I'm saying that's the problem. I'm saying it is fucking insane to me that it is, like, it cost me $35, like, that kind of cheap. So, like, the dental plan is one that's a huge thing for me, especially because, like, a lot of my family have really bad teeth health, and that obviously, it fucks up your whole body.
Yeah.
So...
Oh yeah.
The healthier your teeth
it can kill you. It can you can literally die.
Mm-hmm.
You can get infections that go up and get to your brain.
Straight into the brain. The teeth are right there. They're like they're neighbors.
That's how they've found a lot of old dead of our former ancestors. Because they've found old, like Australopithecus or early humans and stuff, and they'd find honey. And they'd eat all the honey, and they'd get addicted to the honey, but no teeth brush, no toothbrush or toothpaste or anything like that, so they get fucking infection, just kills their brain, addicted to honey, death by honey.
Yeah.
Which,
even Māori, they a lot of Māori, especially the further down the country you would get, their teeth would, especially at the back, would be ground down to the bottom because the carbohydrates that they had access to were so rough and like hard that they would just grind their teeth down. And I'm sure that definitely would have negatively affected their health. Anywho, let's get into, I'm not going to make us listen to David Seymour try to brag about cutting red tape and all this. I tried to watch it, but I was like,
But that's all he does.
I know. His smug fucking face just makes me like, get my, like, YouTuber boxing match on. So yeah, there are fears the standard of early childhood education could drop as the sector continues to rely on thousands of unqualified staff. New Ministry of Education data shows 33,712 teaching staff were employed in the sector last year, but only 24,167 held a formal qualification.
Oh. That's 2/3.
Yeah, which feels
so 1/3 are unqualified.
Unqualified. Just over 9,500 who were unqualified last year is almost double 2011's figures, but similar to the last 5 years. The figures also reveal that more than half of the teaching staff are aged between 31 and 50, but the older teachers are the ones who are more likely to be qualified, while 82% of those without qualifications were under the age of 50. No surprises there.
That's sad. Well, it's sad even knowing in terms of global teaching ability, we have some of the top, like we're talking like top 2, 3, something like that, in terms of our teachers. They're wanted globally, and the fact that we'd even allow that to diminish slightly, I think is just telling on where our fucking priorities are, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, because I also feel like I remember so much especially when I was in, I think I want to say like primary school, intermediate, they had a huge push because I would always hear these ads on TV that would be like, you know, we'll pay like up to, I think it was something crazy like 20K or something to help get people into like, I think it wasn't just early childhood. I think it was just also teaching in general. Like there were a lot more, I guess, programs and initiatives that were trying to get people into those areas. Like, and as I've said before, I was willing to go and do my postgrad in teaching until I thought about it for more than 2 seconds. I mean, why would I have to have student debt so that I can go and get paid like shit to do heaps of fucking work?
And then get and as well as getting bitched at by parents about how you have it easy and you just get holidays all the time at the same time.
And also, why did you do this for my kid? Why don't you do it for your fucking child? Sorry,
it's like, lady, I've got fucking like 40 kids in here and it's doubled over the last 15 years.
Wow, yeah, their class sizes are so much bigger now.
Yep.
And like, I remember like our
which
class
lowers
sizes,
quality.
Yeah, exactly. Our class sizes were never crazy. Like they were a decent size, but even then, you know,
and
it's
look,
just stretching them thin.
At the end of the day, this all serves these guys specifically. They love the undereducated. They love them.
Well, yeah, especially if you start it, if you corroding ECE, you're interrupting that process from the minute it begins.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to make it so much easier, like you say, to have. I mean, they say they want better education outcomes, but we know that's not what they want.
And it's not to imply anyone who might be listening that right wingers are necessarily dumb, but the strategy there essentially is lack of critical thinking skills. It's much easier to argue, going. I don't know, they want to take away your freedom, that simplistic line with no critical thought or analysis on it really is much easier to sell to people, particularly undereducated people who are not going to think about it too hard. So when that's your message, why not play to it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it also just shows a general lack of priority on young people. Like, I noted someone pointed out in Luxon's speech at Waitangi, not once did he ever mention rangatahi or youth.
No.
He barely references actual things that affect real people. Most of it was just business, economy, blah.
I think you might be talking about the smarter people being on the left claim. Is it Tane or Tane? I'm not sure.
Tane, yeah.
Tane. But I have seen that study as well, but not for me to judge,
Yeah, I mean, there's also.
I don't think because you're right wing, you're dumb.
Yeah, you can have some really like we've seen it. We can see some really educated people who clearly just because of the fact that they've just missed it by this much on certain parts, it's just overshot a little bit. Also, kia ora Noah, thank you for joining us. But yeah, so basically weaker oversight, inconsistent care, and lack of development of children's education. If you've got so many underqualified staff, they're less prepared to recognise developmental needs, and they don't have the experience to plan and deliver age-appropriate learning. Wolf also believes more unqualified staff will mean accidents will go through the roof. And a nationwide teaching shortage is also hitting ECE, with the Education Gazette showing 181 vacancies in the sector currently.
Bye, Kiwi Skirt. Thank you.
Bye, Kiwi. And yeah, so NZEI workforce report found a third of ECE teachers frequently considered leaving the sector in the past 6 months. 79% said the current teacher-child ratios don't meet health and safety standards. Wolf said the government's chronic underfunding of the sector is making these problems worse. What a fucking surprise.
Back one sentence. I never thought that would be a thing. A parent to teacher-child ratio being in health and safety standards.
Oh, yeah.
I never even considered that.
Well, that's why, like, at least when I was in school, that's why they would have to get, parents to come on camps or school trips. That's why they would always have other teachers or other, usually parents or adults, because again, you need to have so many people to keep, like, kids can run, they can do a lot of shit in a short amount of time.
Yeah, 79%, exactly. That seems like a big percent for violating health and safety standards, which seems like that's something we typically take a lot more seriously, don't we?
We used to. I would argue I mean, the thing is, like, I remember when people would go on about how, you know, New Zealand, I mean, even still, New Zealand's health and safety is so much stricter than, like, America. It's like, yeah, because we don't want people having Red 40 or a bunch of fucking corn syrup. Like, it's basic shit. It's also, like, the amount of different chemicals and things that can actually have negative effects on you, you know, like, there's a reason we have health and safety standards. There's a reason we didn't used to have such big class sizes. It's not because it's to give the teacher a break. Like, parents can find it hard enough just looking after their own, 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. Now, imagine trying to be one, like, that's the other part that I don't get. There's no empathy and understanding of, like, you have a hard time just, you know, taking your kids to the supermarket. Imagine having, like, 100 times that?
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't want one, so I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, at kindy, it was 1 adult to 5 children, 1 teacher, yeah, I don't know if the ratio is. Yeah, 20 kids at once. I mean, yeah, it's bullshit. And like you said, it's a really high percent. Very high percent. So...
Kia ora, Scruffador.
Kia ora. And yeah, so we'll hopefully see, because I mean they've cut a bunch of red tape. His called the licensing rules outdated and overly strict. And then, but Wolf said the changes needed to focus on quality in early education, which means qualified, registered, certified teachers. You know, child ratios need to be adequate. It's also so that you can actually, you know, provide some quality one-on-one time. Like, I'm sure we could all probably think back to either kindergarten or primary school in one moment when a teacher just took the time to be interested in whatever you were doing or help you with something that you were really struggling with. You know, especially like for me, like being an undiagnosed autistic child, I used to cling to my teachers quite a lot. You know, I was a very scared kid. So, you know, my teachers were crucial to my, like, you know, well-being as a child. So, you know, it's an important job that they have, and we should want to give them the resources that they need so that they can give that to the children, so that they can give all the stuff we expect from them and, you know, do what they love as well. Because that's the thing about teaching is, like, it's clear to me, people do not teach because it's good money or because it's a good career pathway necessarily. They teach because they're passionate about nurturing and fostering that kind of learning experience within kids. And they're so fucking crucial. They're so important. Like, you know, how do we get nurses and firefighters and police officers? Well, they need to fucking grow up first. You know, instead of having that ambulance at the bottom, let's help them at the top of the cliff. But yeah, I think now we've got I've got a video of yours that's lined up next, and all I can see is Peeping Poo Tucker.
Oh yes, you do have the right video.
I do.
You do have the right video. Yeah, okay, that is, I can't even quite remember. So this one actually, we might only watch about half of it because I can't remember what the second half of the story is. Oh, you know what? Let's just watch the whole thing. We'll see what
I can put it on like 1.25.
Nah. Put it on normal speed. And you'll need to unmute it by the looks of it.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on like 1. Come on, give me the playback speed. Oh, it doesn't want to let me.
I guess it hates
How
it.
dear. Yeah, you're right there. Oh.
The volume's right down.
That's weird. No, it doesn't just let me click on it. That's strange. All right, let's have a look at. I'm seeing this for the first time. So.
Okay.
A pre-dawn visit, no conversations, and now differing versions of what actually happened. Associate Housing Minister Tama Potaka has been criticised for allegedly driving through Christchurch's red zone, where more people than ever are living rough, all while they were asleep. Those making a home there say they felt watched and not heard.
I think this one slipped under the radar in the weekend.
Under the cover of darkness, Tama Potaka apparently paid a visit to this part of the red zone that's become a home for the homeless.
They weren't happy because they felt they were coming through looking at a zoo. You know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'm so sorry, but her last name's Timu.
For the homeless.
They weren't happy because they felt they were coming through looking at a zoo.
I just needed to take a second, but also that's fucking horrific and horrible. Oh my god.
I kind of did it.
Yeah, no, I love the fact that your last name's Timu. Hate the story.
You know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning and doesn't want to talk to anybody, or we don't know why he was here.
Jill Hawkey from the Methodist Mission says she was with the minister in charge of homelessness that morning.
He didn't want to disturb people, he just wanted to build his own knowledge.
But this is Tama Potaka's version of events.
We saw some places where some new housing was going to be built, and we go around and see people, but we didn't see any people in the zone that you're talking about.
Have you met with any homeless people in Christchurch to kind of hear their stories and how they're going?
Not in Christchurch.
More and more tents, vehicles and temporary shelters are popping up in the red zone.
They've been told that there's a good crowd of people here that will look after them.
Ngāwai Timu pops a kettle on for everyone who arrives and finds them a place to sleep.
Yeah, she's lovely.
We're still finding people sleeping under the trees and in the bushes. So we bring them in here and we give them a bed for the night.
This person right here, like, whether she's designated herself or not, she is de facto a community leader. And
that's
the right
fire.
Yeah,
that's fire.
And the right thing for Tama to have done would have been to go find this lady, pay her a visit, and say, what do you need? What can I do? You know, and actually, like, it's so fucked up. Like, in the middle of the night, you know? Like, let's...
creepy.
It's like being like in the rich kids club, and let's go see the slums or whatever.
Homeless
the local homeless slums.
Environment, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And you even had like conflicting accounts from both those people. The lady that was with him and him himself being like, "Oh no, we were just looking for houses," and she was like, "Oh no, he just didn't want to disturb anyone," or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah. Very contradictory, and just like, again, he just wanted to get, what did he say, something like, he just wanted to feel it out for himself kind of thing. And it's
for houses or something. But it's like, why not kill two birds with one stone? Why not go feel it out in the middle of the day and visit the people you're fucking over? Like,
yeah, also, like, I've lived in a tent before. It can be a very vulnerable space to be living in, because obviously a tent is not fucking walls.
No.
It is the thinnest, like, you hear everything.
Yeah, you hear everything.
Like, it's terrifying. I remember camping out in Tauranga once, and, like, I didn't know that there were sheep nearby that would come out at night.
Yeah.
And so I had this, like, sheep outside my thing, eating something, but I thought it was, like, a fucking demon coming to get me. It was terrifying. I was so scared.
You can hear people just like whispering just outside. It's
like, it's such a vulnerable position to be in. Like the fact that this exists is also a tragedy. Like, that there are so many homeless, and obviously there's an area that people will leave them alone. Leave them the fuck alone.
So, minister in charge of homelessness goes out to the largest area of homeless, doesn't meet with any of their community representatives, anyone in the community. In fact, he goes out of his way to go all the way there to not visit them. So, the fuck. Anyway.
Also, I think in the comments here, is he hinting that they are planning to be building houses in this?
Yes.
But if it's a red zone, how the fuck can
I don't know. I don't know. Again, all sort of what the hell. are you guys on about? Maybe the government's going to de-red zone them so they can put shitty Aotearoa houses there. How about that?
Holy fuck. Someone was murdered up the road from there only just last year.
Oh my
Tani's
goodness.
from Christchurch. So
Thanks for
Tani's a
that.
local. Yeah. That's terrifying.
This just in.
I'm also not going to lie. When you said rich people stuff, I've been consuming way too much of the Epstein files at the moment.
Okay.
And when you said that, my brain was like, oh my god, are they going to start eating the homeless? Like, I'm sorry, that's just where my brain went.
That's what your brain wants.
This world is overwhelming at the moment.
I mean, when you can't grow things, you know. Just saying.
I mean, we could grow marijuana instead and tax it, but no.
Yeah, but you can't eat marijuana.
Let's harass homeless people in a red zone. Like, do we want to keep playing?
I'm not actually sure what the rest of it is about, so we can go on if you want.
Why not?
Providing the area with portaloos, water, and a skip.
Oh, that's right. The council is helping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so council's doing something.
Fuck.
Yeah.
See, again, it's always local council.
Yeah.
That has to do all
Oh, this
the
is a nice
money.
to have, though. Well, they're wasting money right now.
I'm just glad someone's got a fucking heart.
Sustainable for a long time. It's super sad, and no one should live like that.
And our responsibility is to make sure we get out the support for the community organisations who know these people, who interact with them.
How about
to get
saying
them into
hello
a
to
better
the
place.
fucking lady in there who's leading that entire community? How about that for a start?
The amount of wealth of knowledge that she must be holding, that she could, like, really, really help. Just...
Warm, safe place.
Recently, Housing First sent a team out to look for people who are sleeping rough across the city who they didn't know about.
58, I think, referrals we've had in those 10 weeks, all people who have been sleeping rough for under 12 months, which is the difference between Housing First and Outreach. We're seeing an older generation come through there. So the first lady we housed was 86, which was extremely sad to see.
While the government has committed millions for new social housing, agencies say it's not enough.
For the last couple of years, there hasn't been
So-
any new government funding for new social
That
housing.
86-year-old, that must just been someone with, like, no family or support, like, anywhere. But that just how sad is that? You get to the end of your life and your government just completely throws you under the bus. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, like, there are so many old people. Obviously, like, you know, you get to the pension age. You're not working anymore. Like, even on the weekend, when I went to the Pacifica Fest in Wellington, every single Saturday, there is a organisation, I believe they're called ECTA, and they're an Indian-run community organisation that set up tables. They give away loaves of bread, bottles of milk when they can get them. I've seen them give out blankets before during winter. And when I was so they were setting up, but there was already a line almost to the end of the street of people who were lining up to try get in there first, because obviously it's a limited supply. And what I noticed was the overwhelming majority of people that were in that line were the elderly.
Damn.
And, like, oh, if I think about old people being alone and unsupported too much, it makes me cry. So I won't go further into it, but it is just horrific, eh? Like, it sucks, especially considering these are people who have worked hard their whole life and contributed to society, but yeah, it's really sad. But
And,
I'm glad you put that in front of my eyes, though, because
because that came out on the
completely missed
weekend,
that.
and
Yeah,
I haven't heard anyone talk about it.
That
So-
makes sense. No, I definitely think that more people... honestly, I might just put this again on Friday.
Oh, yeah, I'd say go for it, because it's a good
Why
story.
not? More people need to know about it. And I mean,
Yeah.
just also the way that poor Tucker was
It's so fucked up.
conducting himself and speaking, I hate the guy to begin with.
The minister of the homeless went out of his way to go to the most homeless area to visit, like, the city of the
to
homeless.
stalk them. He didn't visit
but
them. He
avoided
stalked them.
Yeah, he
He
went
did
to
a
where
weird
they lived
drive-by.
just to spy on them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's given the energy of, like, when you just go for a random drive into a neighborhood you don't come from, just to see what's around. You know?
It gives me the energy of, like,
That's weird.
a supervillain going, soon, you know, soon you will all be mine. I don't know.
Yeah, stalking from behind, like, his thing just going, yes, I shall get rid of you soon.
Anyway, that's enough poo Tucker.
Yeah.
Who we got
Fuck
next?
that guy. We're into the good news, which means we
Yay.
get to see Chloe's face, guys.
Okay. Good news,
there
guys.
Will be, oh, wait, no. I've got to do one bad story. No, we got one more story. No, I realized there was a bad
Tickling
story
everyone
in here.
there. Okay,
Sorry.
skip to the bad story.
We'll skip to the bad story first, because I was going to do America as their own section, but there was just one video that... So, I mean, I'm sure people have probably seen the fact that obviously the Super Bowl was on today. I saw quite a lovely performance by Bad Bunny at the halftime show. There was also an alternative mega Super Bowl, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if you heard about that. We can look at it quickly. It's not the main thing I'm going to talk about, but so good old
an alternate
USA.
halftime.
Yes, yeah. So they had their own Super Bowl halftime show.
That means Trump never even saw the message that those Epstein survivors did for him.
Oh, you think he was gonna? Oh, well, that's what we're going to next.
Okay.
But yeah, so Turning Point USA had their own cringe Kid Rock fucking concert, which...
before landlord tenants. I have a fun little side story, that we can tangent onto just quickly. So remember how I told you I was looking for a new apartment?
Yes.
Because my landlord messaged me and she was like, are you wanting to renew the lease? And I said, look, as long as rent's staying the same, that's it. And she was like, actually, we're going to put it up by $20 a month. And I was like, $20 a month for this place? Hell no, that's $1,000 a year. No, I could find a better place for the same or more. So I started looking, and I I took my time, and then I sent her a response just saying I don't agree that this matches the market conditions at all. And then she sent a response back saying, if we don't raise the rent, will you stay?
Hell yeah!
And I was
what
like,
did you say?
Yeah, well, because I was
Nice.
even thinking, like, I could try and push this for a bit more, but then I was like, can't be
To
fucked.
be fair, you could have pointed out that rents have lowered.
My brothers got lowered. My brothers literally
wow.
went down, so I now know
That's
someone whose
crazy.
rent has lowered. Yes.
Yeah, I know one person, but they rent from, it's a private rental. And I kind of find that those don't count because that's usually the actual mum and pop, landlords who are good people. But hey, I mean, I love that for your brother.
Yeah.
I wish mine would go down.
But if anyone's trying to raise your rent, call their bluff.
To be fair, that's actually a really good point because when the last time I negotiated, they gave us a rent increase. I did actually negotiate it down. I think about $20. So. Which is good, because no fucking way I want to pay $600 a week for this shit.
Oh, well, she would have done quick time in her head, like time vacancy that they're not earning money,
yeah.
plus they know I'm a reliable tenant. I'm not someone here who's causing a ruckus or breaking anything. I've been no trouble for them, so...
Absolutely.
Yeah. There is power there, so use it.
No, totally agree with you.
Alright.
But as you mentioned, there was the Epstein of it all, because there's always a fucking Epstein of it all, isn't it?
Yay.
So I actually saw this on TikTok. And yeah, so this was an ad that the Epstein survivors were putting out during the Super Bowl. Funnily enough, though, I did find that it isn't actually the first one. This just seems to be the one that people have noticed and heard about the most just because of the Super Bowl of it all. But we'll just, we'll have a quick watch of this.
At Jeffrey Epstein. This is me when I met Jeffrey Epstein.
Survivors of Jeffrey Epstein are making a last-minute public push to convince House Republicans to vote to release all of the files related to the convicted sex offender.
I was 14 years old. I was 16 years old. I was 16.
17. 14 years old.
I suffered so much pain.
So much pain. So much pain.
The public service announcement was created by the advocacy group World Without Exploitation and released ahead of this week's highly anticipated vote.
It's time to bring the secrets out of the shadows. It's time to shine a light into the darkness. This is me.
Yeah, and so... Oh, I don't think... Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh, well. Nah, must be... But yeah, obviously it's good. I'm glad that they got that time in a Super Bowl, you know, because it is a great chance for people to actually see it, and I think more emphasis needs to be put towards the survivors as well, because like it is kind of weird in the way that like some people are kind of chucking around the Epstein files like it's this big funny ha-ha thing. When, like, at least on the side of TikTok I'm on, everyone's just going, how the fuck am I supposed to exist knowing this knowledge? Like, how do I keep living a normal life knowing the things that we know? And then it makes you go, what the fuck don't we know still? Like, it's... Yeah.
How do we continue diplomatic relations with United States of America, knowing
wow,
the
that's
more
a big
or less
one for me.
specifics of it too? Is another thing. Yeah.
No,
like,
I totally
morally,
agree.
I'd say, you know, we probably need to consider our position.
100%. It's why I've been getting more and more. Like, I was already uncomfortable with our relationship with America as it was.
Yep.
But then you add in this. You add the 4chan of it all.
Mm.
The 4chan of it all. Like, everything. Just... the Israel, the Zionism, the baby eating. They're not eating the cats and dogs. They're eating the babies. Oh, it's actually just insane. And I'm just...
some chrono shit.
I think one thing, though, that I saw that's been pointed out, and I think kind of breaks my brain a little bit, is that they've had these files for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
We've now seen them for a decent amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is being done. Nothing is changing. They're just going, look, there you go, we gave you what you want. Like, how are these people who are victims of this supposed to go about life when no one gives a shit?
Funnily enough, I think this is very similar to, what's his name? Mark Carney, I think it is, Canadian Prime Minister. I think his name's Mark Carney, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes,
you're right.
Came out and did his speech, Venezuela, post-Venezuela, when he was talking about the whole world order and how we were sort of in a bit of a dream, fooling ourselves a little bit. I think this is more or less the same concept, just on the local scale. You think you have a fair and just judicial system. You think there's these orders, these rules that govern the society which you live in, but there's you've sort of fooled yourself in that regard. There's a whole cusp of that society that are exempt or immune, essentially like the popes, you know, the priests being shuffled around in the Catholic Church. It's the same sort of, you know, smoke and mirrors situation.
Small correction, it is not that we've just believed, it's that this is what we've been told and conditioned.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
yes, continue.
Oh, it's more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's the same revelation, just on a local scale, as opposed to a intercontinental scale. But yeah.
Also, in regards to the Panama Papers, I've never read them. I don't know shit about Panama. I only just recently learned that they did to Panama what they did to Venezuela, okay?
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, I only started getting into politics more heavily in my, like, mid to late 20s.
I mean, Panama Papers were a bit more dry. There was, like, financial stuff, I believe. I think that was 2013 or something.
Oh, I also didn't have internet between late 2012 and, like, early 2016. So there was a period of time when I was not on the internet.
There you go.
Oh, that's, that'll be around when I was maybe just starting to get back into the internet. But yeah, I'm just, I can't stop thinking about it. That's the worst part, is I'll just be going about my day. And it's like, it's like you're literally getting PTSD from just the knowledge, because the flashbacks that, like, they're the same way. I just keep going, oh, wow.
You want to know the best strategy to not thinking about it?
What?
Moving on and not thinking about it.
Well, we are going to move on, and we're going to go to Chloe, which will help me not think about it for at least a very small bit of time.
Because I wasn't wanting to think about it. So.
No. I think that's enough. I just had to make sure that they got to be...
Torch time's over. Back to good news from here on.
Right?
It's uphill. No, downhill.
So this one Oh, Jesus Christ. So there was a couple of things from the Greens. We got this one from Chloe, but we also have an announcement from... I'll go to this one first.
You don't have one of those like super wide screens, do you? Because I can't figure out why your screen is like this. It's so weird.
I just have a normal screen. It is a TV, technically. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, mokopuna of the hands that signed the treaty. Mana Nui Ramsden enters Te Tai Tonga race for Labour. So Labour have put up a candidate that will go up against Takuta Ferris. Yes! Fuck yeah!
Okay.
I'm not excited. Mananui Ramsden has put his nomination forward to stand for the Labour Party for Te Tai Tonga electorate, saying cost of living pressures and infrastructure needs needs across the Rohe have driven his decision to seek a place in Parliament.
Aren't you Team Kapakingi?
Kapakingi is not in Te Tai Tonga.
No, but aren't they sort of united?
Oh, they're like
now?
mates, but I'm still not cool with what Takuta said during that other stuff. So he's still like, he's slightly in my naughty corner for now.
Yeah. I mean, I could be in whatever corner. I don't mind. I was
to
just
be fair, I don't really care as long as
were.
someone does the mahi, to be honest.
Okay.
And to be fair, I have actually heard quite a few good things about him. He seems to be... He also, it'll go on to say in here, he plans to... I'll just keep going. Self-described pub boy who was dragged up in the kitchen. Ramsden has extensive hapu, marae leadership and governance experience as the former chair of Te Runanga or Kokorarata, and has done vast work in environmental and freshwater advocacy. He is a descendant of Hoani Te Raki Tikau, with one of the signatories of Te Tiriti o Waitangi ki Takupūneke, and says that whakapapa underpins his political motivation and his decision to stand. Ultimately, I'm a mokopuna of the hands that signed this treaty. Asked why he chose Labour, Ramsden said, progress requires collective effort across communities. In order to be able to break through the ceilings, which everyone needs to do here, we need each other, and it's not solely reliance on Māori to get everything done. He said financial strain on whānau remains a defining issue across the electorate. He also goes on to say that kānohi kitea, so face-to-face, will be central to his campaign, committing to repeated travel across the vast Te Tai Tonga electorate, which we have to remember. Te Tai Tonga is the whole South Island, Wellington, and Te Reo Kohu Wharekauri or Chatham Islands. So, big area, and he plans to visit the Chathams at least twice.
Chilling with Damien.
And doing 4 laps of the area. So, it'll be really interesting to see how it goes in his run, because hopefully he gets the candidate. I'm not sure when they're going to be voting on this. I don't know Labour's internal processes. I feel like I should learn them, though, just so that I can compare. Maybe that'll be homework.
Oh, no, it's always a healthy thing to know.
Yeah, like, especially now that I understand the Greens better. It's always good to understand how they're running. But we'll go over now to Chloe. In this video, I actually just mostly wanted to put it out because I think this is a really good video and kind of a good way to get people to be reintroduced to the Green Party. I'm sorry, that just that distracted me. No,
sorry, I was saying it might be something to do with the screen share.
Yeah, I'm
we'll figure that out
tab,
later time.
not whole window.
Yeah, it's coming through video that way, so it's not my end.
Basically, this I think is a great video to kind of, for anyone who doesn't really understand what the Greens are, or for anyone who might want to show people who have misconceptions on what the Greens are, at least now, because I think a lot of people's ideas of what the Green Party are feel like they're rooted back in the Nandor days of the like dreadhead Rastafari weed smoking kind of, I guess, reputation that was put upon the Greens. And I think this is just a really good introduction into who the Greens are.
I guess just to introduce everybody to the kaupapa of Te Pāti Pakariki, or the Green Party, because not a whole lot of people actually are aware of the values that sit behind who we are and what we do. Sitting at our foundation is a commitment to Te Tiriti o Waitangi, the Indigenous version of the text. That is a really important point because there are only 2 parties in Parliament that explicitly commit to upholding the Indigenous version of the text. From that flows all of our other 4 key code, which is ecological wisdom, recognition of the fact that resources are finite. Even the resources that do regenerate need time and space, and God forbid some planning changeovers in order to regenerate. If you accept that first premise, that those resources are somewhat finite, then the second premise flows pretty logically, and that is the notion of social responsibility, ensuring that everybody has the basics necessary to participate in society. The third is the notion of appropriate decision making, which is about devolving decision making powers down to the level where it actually affects people. And from that, the fourth, non-violence. Of course, we're hippies, we don't like going to war, but I think if you think about that from a more kind of logical starting point, how do you prevent conflicts from arising in the first place? And I think this is where we come to that bigger question of institutions, colonisation, and its deep partnership or love of capitalism. Over the last 2 years, we've spent a long time trying to understand what is sitting behind the drive for the likes of the Treaty Principles Bill. And what I think all of us need to understand is that this is fundamentally about how capitalism and colonisation work together. Colonisation operates in such a way as to assimilate peoples and resources to conform to the structures of capitalism, so that everything is seen as a resource that is capable of being extracted, and colonisation is able to continually take on new frontiers to exploit and bring into that system of capitalism. So actually at the Iwi Cheers Forum, and I'll finish on this point ahead, we were asked, or rather Marama was on that panel for us, and there was a question from the floor about prioritisation of economic or constitutional transformation. All of us need to understand that those 2 things are deeply interconnected, because politics is just about power, it's about resources, and it's about who gets to make decisions that saturate and shape our daily lives. So the Green Party fundamentally believes that if we are to actually have an institution that is capable, let alone competent, of dealing with the issues of our time, you will not design the Westminster parliamentary system. We need something that is founded on Te Tiriti, he whakaputanga, and that is precisely what we are committed to. I guess just to introduce...
Oh, every time.
That's weird.
Terrible audio, but
yeah,
fucking beautiful.
What she was saying at the start there, that almost sounded like smart fiscal planning, fiscal responsibility. Interesting. Right? Yeah, recognizing you've got finite amount of resources and you need to let them regenerate. Right. Social responsibility, wheel of responsibility. You know, a lot of that was stuff I consider in financial responsibility. Which is often what National likes to talk about, so maybe take some notes, I don't know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, that was great.
Yeah, and I just think, yeah, if anyone wants to kind of, you know, I guess introduce someone to the Labour and the Greens, I think this is a good one for the Greens. I don't know what video I'd recommend for Labour. Maybe I should try find that one next time. You know, we're working with them. But yeah, it's always lovely to hear from Chloe.
I mean, there's some great stuff you can get from, like, Craig or someone, like the way they talk about Labour, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, the fact that Labour, Gary and Craig, I know that's big pluses for us.
And they have their reasons, and when I heard Craig explained his, I was like, hey, it sounds pretty good when you put it that way. So
yeah, I mean, it's the place for them. And I think we've got some really awesome candidates in place for us, which I'm just so excited about.
It's like there's a different place for everyone, and not everyone would belong to the same party. It's like we can all get along but also disagree. It's weird, isn't it?
That's crazy.
You know, a weird thing our species does.
Actually, speaking on this real quickly, Kiwi Bird put out a post in Discord that, just to remind everyone, you don't need to be the member of a party to help phone bank. So if you want to help any of the Greens, Labour or Te Pāti Māori, you can go to their websites /volunteer on each, and you can volunteer even if you're not a member. So, and if you're not a member and you want to be a member, sign up. It's cool. You get to like have says and opinions and help maybe like contribute to
No,
policy.
the volunteering I'm fine with.
Hmm?
The volunteering I'm fine with. I do the volunteering.
Your commitment to not commit to a party.
Exactly. That is my commitment. Well, I'm all in on the Greens. I love the Greens, and I join the Greens. Just I don't want to join a party. That's the only thing.
You're like, I just got fucked. Nah, fair
No,
enough.
I don't know. It just feels. I don't know. Something about it feels weird to me. It feels like less like I'm an individual. I can't explain it. It's weird internal head politics. Something in my head is going, you're
Feel
wrong for doing that.
Yeah, control you. I don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
you do you. I will do enough action within the Green Party for
I don't look. I'll probably give it 10 years or something. I'll probably change my mind or something. But
So to be fair, we do. I think as long as you want to be a volunteer, I'll make sure that if any of the Tamaki Greens need anyone, I'll let them know you're around.
Sam, you are definitely a committed guy. You're just not committed to a party.
Committed to all politics.
Yeah, you're committed to just politics.
Yeah, married to the game.
You're married
That's
to the
what they
game.
say.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is just a quick. We're not going to talk about it much. I
Okay.
just thought it was funny. I think we saw this. Christchurch couple are fighting to keep more than $200,000 cash they found in the ceiling of their home. So I think we might have heard about this when it first came out, about the finding of it. But now they're basically trying to go to court to be like, hey, can we at least have some of it? And so the High Court hearing on Monday, the couple's lawyer said they should keep the money because they had no part in any because that was the original thing was saying that. Because it was probably the proceeds of crime or drug dealing, they weren't allowed to keep it. He argued that they should because they weren't a part of any of the criminal activity and withholding the cash would discourage other people reporting similar fines to police. It will send a message to people in my client's position. Don't cooperate with police. Don't tell the police. Just spend it. Just pay cash for groceries for the next few years. Which, like, is kind of not wrong.
Well, yeah, I've got to agree. Like, why did they hand it in the first place? That's what I'm wondering. If they wanted the money.
Because they're good people. No, that's the thing is, I think they wanted to make sure, like, oh, if this is actually someone's, maybe the police, because that's the thing is, the police, they have to hold on to it for a certain amount of time. And the thing is, with some things, if it doesn't get claimed, they let you have it.
They're not good people then. No, they're not. No, they're not. They weren't doing it because it was right and they're good people. They were doing it because they wanted the clout for doing the right thing and handing it in. They wanted to be... That's what they wanted. They wanted to be appreciated, patted on the back for doing the right thing. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too.
You're going into the argument of that there is no such thing as an altruistic action.
No, because I think that would be the case. If they had just handed in, that was it. But they want the money. They want to have their cake and eat it too.
Finders keepers. No,
then keep
it's finders
it. Don't
keepers.
hand it into the police. Then don't hand it. Finders keepers is not a moralistically good thing that someone who's wholly good goes and does.
Yes, but okay, in primary school, if you would go and give someone's thing to the lost property and they didn't come to claim it, you were allowed to have that item.
Yeah, but that wasn't a crime.
Yes, so they didn't do a crime either.
No. I mean, if the person who's lost property it was like if it was a crime, if you found like a gun.
Yeah, but they're making assumptions that money was from crime too.
In the school ground, right? If you found like a gun in the school ground.
There was no way to prove that money was stolen. Just saying.
I'm just saying the teacher's not giving you that gun at the end of the day. Man, this is actually a good story you pulled. It's quite good. This is the best discussion we've had.
Someone could have just been really paranoid and not want to put their money in banks. Either way,
this
is just something funny.
No.
This isn't supposed to be serious.
This does not make any sense. You cannot be a good person and be doing the morally good thing, but be like finders keepers.
You can.
No, you're not.
Both can exist.
You're trying to say that this is a good Samaritan, but they don't have a good Samaritan heart.
No, it's a good Samaritan who then, after nobody claimed it, was like, well, if no one's claiming it,
they were like,
it's mine.
But didn't they say they wanted it right at the start? They wanted half as a reward right at the start.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, a reward, that's fair enough.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm on their side.
Okay, I can agree with that. That is capitalism.
Well, yeah, and I mean, think about it.
I mean,
Think
that's what
about
drug
how
dealing
hard
is.
it is to exist at the moment. Like, capitalism forces us into morally, ethically ambiguous situations.
Yeah, but same goes for Christchurch. Their rates, you know, they need that 200k. Just saying, everyone's.
Okay, so
penny
but then
pinching.
the thing is, they gave it to the police. So the question is, are they going to use the money? So do we give the police the money, or do we give the council to which that place the money was found resides in? That's like a whole other like thing to consider, because it's not going to go to Christchurch City Council. Who's it going to go to? It's going to sit in a fucking safe.
How about we
yeah.
defund the police finally, and
There we go.
they have to fund themselves by actually doing stuff and getting money.
Exactly. Anyway, I don't know what the
let's-
fuck this is, but I'm assuming this is to do with
It's just some
the-
good news we can celebrate
Yeah,
about this,
nice.
guys. Mute.
Oh, lol, shut up. Shut it.
Environmentalists are celebrating a major win after the fast-track panel rejected a bid to mine the seabed off the South Taranaki Bight. Trans-Tasman Resources Limited sought to mine 50 million tonnes of seabed each year for 20 years to extract a critical iron ore. It was met with mass protest, and now, in a draft decision, the fast-track expert panels declined the application. It found the environmental impacts and treaty settlement conflicts outweigh the economic benefits. A final
fast-track
decision
didn't work.
is expected in March.
Get dunked on, bitch.
Hell yes. No, I was just so happy when that happened.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, actually a win for once. And it came through their fast track method too. I was like, oh my god. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, even their fast track crony they put on that board to get it approved was like, this is kind of fucked up and not really
Yeah,
going to
I
be
know
good
about
for
that
anyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty. No, you're not wrong. Like, that is actually like kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You created a fast track, and even the like cheating mechanism you created, you still lost. And I think we needed the win.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean,
So
to
that
be fair,
feels
we're
good.
up to memes and other things now because we managed to get it into.
Oh my
we
God.
squashed it all in, and this is a meme that I had prepared for us.
All right,
I
we're
found
chilling,
this
guys.
While I was we gotta chill like 10-15 before the show.
Yeah.
So
That's all the news. We're just going to be checking out funny stuff and memes.
yeah, and if there's anything you guys think that we miss out on, just
let
link
us
them
know.
in our Discord or Blue Sky or whatever. This made me fucking piss myself laughing though. So one second. Pause. No. I hate how it's always muted. Stop muting my
Muted
shit.
on your fucking computer.
To be fair, I hate when it makes noises at me. So like.
I guess.
And that's not right. Okay, it's wrong. It's fuck the police, kill ICE, marry the fire department. Everyone keeps saying fuck ICE, and that's.
So now you know.
All I heard was "fuck the police" at the start, so I thought he was going to start singing
Oh,
NWA.
yeah, no, I thought you. Yeah, no. As people keep saying fuck. I mean, to be fair, I too am people. I have it on hand for whenever I need it.
Oh, it is a pet lookalike.
Oh my god, you're right. It's Pat and Chewy's illegitimate son.
Oh my god, they mixed. They
Because
merged
he's a
Pat and
ginger.
Chewie.
Yeah, this is their child. Maybe I'll send this. I'm gonna snip this and I'll blue sky it.
Okay.
I'll blue sky it to the boys. That is good catch on that one. Good catch. Okay, now we're going into the territory I am unaware of because this is
the raw
we're going into the
memes.
Rogers zones.
Good.
Oh, erogenous zones. Sorry.
No, I like it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah. So this is this just reminded me. This was taking us back. So this is a nice protest, and guess what? They've started throwing a Kiwi classic at ICE. See if you can guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the old Kiwi classic.
Oh my god!
Gets better.
Oh fuck! Hell yeah! Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, this is going on Friday too.
Politics
Fuck yeah.
and dildos, they
They
go so well together. Yeah.
And I mean, on the 10-year anniversary of ours, like that just feels poetic. Since we're not throwing them at politicians, they can throw them at ICE agents. Oh my god, like they just... What are they, collecting them up? They're gonna go use them or something?
No, they just gotta clear the road, you know? You need to justify...
Why are they flinging it over the fence though?
I don't know, they're trying to justify their existence.
Oh my god, such a fucking useless waste of time, these people. Man, they really put the fuck ice into fuck ice.
Like, these are just dildos. Imagine these people actually had weapons.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if they had weapons, they'd be getting shot a lot more often.
I mean, probably, but...
That's the problem, but... Also, it's so funny to me, too, because I'm sitting there and I'm going, I wonder if any of those ICE agents are the ones who haven't been paid yet. Because there's heaps of ICE agents who are still waiting for their pay.
Uh-oh.
There's also a bunch of ICE agents who, like, the so-called bonuses they're supposed to get haven't been being paid out. Like, there's a whole issue within the fucking Department of Homeland Security with all... So, a lot of the ICE people are poor, too. It's just insane.
The one person you should always pay is, like, the evil extremist you've hired to do your fucking horrible deeds.
Although, and this is I should have actually saved this TikTok. I watched a TikTok and the guy was talking about how he noticed something really interesting about the number of mass shootings and domestic violence has gone down relatively in line with how many ICE officers have been employed and started working for DHS. And so he was saying, you know, is it possible that maybe we're not having as many mass shootings and, you know, domestic violence incidents is because they're all working for ICE now and they just get to let those feelings out there? Which, like, I think in the past I might have thought, oh, that seems a bit conspiratorial. And I'm going, you know what? You might be onto something.
It all makes sense.
Oh, it's just such a crazy fucking... timeline we're living in. Oh no, why do I have to look at David Seymour?
Nah, skip that. No,
yay, skip David Seymour.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. To be fair, I have seen that little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, so there's, right now at the Winter Olympics, there's some protesting going on.
Yes.
I
have seen some videos from the Americans.
Yeah, well this shit was, you know, looking violent. Milano.
Fun fact, the city of Magenta is in Milan.
What?
Magenta's
the city of Magenta is in Milan.
Well, it was once a city, but now it's essentially like its own little suburb.
Gotcha.
Because back when, Milan is like Auckland. It grew outwards.
I mean,
thought
like,
that might be a fun fact for people
London.
to know.
You know, there's a city of London in London.
Yeah. Or what, Washington? Jesus. Is that just a firework?
I think, yeah, fireworks, yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, that just looks like fireworks.
But,
okay,
like, this shit's pretty hardcore. For
That's hardcore as fuck, though.
Protests, like, lighting the fucking street up.
You know what? I might be back on board for fireworks. If this is how
Well, I kind of am too. This is the one thing fireworks should be for, and it has been for. You think about it, thematically, it's what they were originally for. Blowing up. It was a protest tool. So this is what we need to use fireworks for, protesting.
My God. That's hilarious. Also, what are they protesting specifically? Do you know?
But just anti-Olympic games, because, you know, colonialists and capitalism, and partly because it hosts US and Israel and shit like that too. A lot of crossing agendas there, but
that makes sense. I just wanted to make sure I kind of had an idea of what the kaupapa was.
Yeah, this is sort of your lefty, anti-fascist, tanky crowd, that kind of...
Antifa bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of Antifa bad.
I loved this. I pissed myself so long when I heard this. I kept playing it. I just couldn't believe it.
I might need to take a drink of water before it gets too into it then. Good to know.
I can't hear anything.
This is Tic Tac.
Start again.
Yeah, it's funny.
This is Tic Tac. This is Tic Tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. So, this is Tic Tacs, right? I don't know if I like the company. I've never met. I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. It's like, this is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is Tic Tac. This is Tic Tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happened to have, somebody gave me this one today. I said, I think we'll put it up as an example of inflation. This is Tic Tac.
No. Does anyone feel like they now understand inflation?
Doesn't he mean shrinkflation?
I don't fucking
He's not
know.
even using the right word.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
I think someone, before he went on stage, he's like, what is inflation? I should probably explain inflation. Someone was like, here's these Tic Tacs, sir. Here's how you explain inflation. And he went out. He's like, here's a Tic Tac. Here's inflation. I don't know. This is a
See,
great
whereas I'm
company.
more imagining, like, when he has the big Tic Tac and the little Tic Tac, he's like, this is penis. This is my penis.
And you can't go, one penis can't go into another penis. It has to go into a vagina. Unless you're gay. Unless you're gay. Two penises do not go to another penis. A man actually
To
uses
be
an
fair,
asshole.
Penises go in his mouth. To be fair, we do know this.
Alright. We got
I mean,
some
I can't judge
feel-good-
him for that.
We got some feel-good cleanser stuff. This is just a meme I saw in the last year. I'm assembling a team because the billionaire got killed by the bee.
That's so funny.
That was an old one-line around from last year, but I just thought it was too good. This one's actually an old one. This dog running through. Someone actually did a meme recreation with like Shrek or something, but I just thought it was cool.
Shit. God, that one yelled at me.
It might be loud.
Yeah, we'll turn that one down. I
this is
love
all
how
just
this is the one that wasn't muted. Just like, damn, son.
The Border Collie 16-inch
Look at this little puppy.
The Border Collie, held by Jennifer Crank from
Oh.
Whittington.
Look how excited he is.
Oh, I love Border Collies.
That is it.
Let's fucking go. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking hell.
I know, it's quick, right?
Holy shit. Whoa. His owner can't keep up.
I know.
Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit.
I love this. Right into his arms.
I need to take that back. That was the pole skills.
Yeah, yeah. It's like he's two limbs like moving. Right into the arms. That's my favorite bit. Look at him.
I need this dog right
I
now.
know.
Holy shit, I love Border Collies, but damn. That's the smartest Border Collie I've ever seen, because most of the Border Collies I knew were low-key stupid. Oh, what
And
a...
if you want to see more good boys, go watch our episode on Celebrity Pets.
Oh, yes.
Out now.
I'll also, I might just also link it in the chat, because honestly, everyone needs this link. What did I close YouTube on my other tab? Dumb. Anyway, what have I got on your next ones?
This next one you might want to mute too.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it's just the noise is fake, so it will confuse people.
Oh.
I mean, you can keep it on if you want.
No,
It'll be
I'm
funny.
good. I'm good. I mean, I'll just make sure it's not on too loud. Do love me a snail eating video though.
I just couldn't be.
Oh no,
believe-
fuck that shit. I'm not
Yeah,
listening
yeah.
to that.
Someone's just sitting
Mouth
there going,
noises.
and but I just thought it was
Snails
funny.
is so fucking weird.
I'd
I
never
love
seen this before. I'd never
you
seen
haven't?
snails just like eating
Yeah.
food.
They're fucking creepy. To be fair, any of those like more mollusky like type things, they are fucking. Have you ever seen a kinner eat?
No, I'd never seen any of that stuff eat.
Oh, hold up, we gotta.
I assume they're barely alive, you know.
Oh, fuck, what do they call them? I just forgot what the English word for kinner is. I know there is an English word. Sea urchin, that's the one.
Oh.
Because, yeah, I mean, we aren't the only ones who have them, obviously. Let's see if I can find any videos. No, I don't want to watch other people eat them. That's stupid. Why the fuck do so many people want to watch people eating sea urchin? I want to watch the sea urchin eating something. Maybe I'll have to find it for another day. But sea urchins eating stuff's fucking freaky. To feel a lot of stuff in the ocean's fucking freaky. What's that next one? Oh, that's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this one just gets crazy. So this is like in the middle. This is like somewhere in like the Black Sea, I swear. This is speaking like Slavic. Or the Baltics.
I wonder what that flag is.
Oh, wait.
Just chilling.
That's an African flag, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, they could just be visiting.
There you go.
What the fuck?
I know. Like,
what the fuck?
his boats become fucking party centrals, like the wild thornberries or some shit.
Oh my, I was like, is this like, this could be an episode of like the Madagascar series.
Like he's exhausted.
He just wants a nap.
He just did. Well, go back a bit. You can see him chasing the boat. It's like he's coming up behind. Forward, go forward.
Oh,
see?
forward?
There he was. He was
that's
right
him.
there. Yeah, you saw him on the wake.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. He was right behind the bill.
There he is. There he is. Fuck, he's really.
I know.
He's fucking hooning.
Hussing it.
Oh hell! And the way like they actually managed to like hook onto a moving boat.
Yeah.
It's good to know that if you're on a boat at any time, a seal could just like come for you like a torpedo, and you jump aboard your bloody.
It's a sea lion.
Sea lion, close fucking enough.
Yeah, well, yeah. If they got appendages like that, they're usually sea lions. I mean, they're pretty much the only exception there is like a fur seal, I think, which is more a sea lion than a seal. But anyway, it's biology. Anyway,
don't mind me. I'm just looking at the comments. This was from earlier. Just the fresh maker.
The fresh maker.
Also, I did see this earlier, and I do have to address it. I hate this sentence, but I will read it out. In some ways you could say Magenta has been absorbed by Melania. How dare you? I thought we were friends. I thought we were whānau.
Wow.
How dare you do that to me?
You've, that's like a multi-generational slight, I would say.
Like, what did I do? Shit in your cereal.
Anyway, on that bombshell, we should probably end it there. I think that
Actually, we have a choice. So we have a
shit.
choice of outro song. I decided, because I relearned over the holidays that Stardew Valley music is DCMA free. So we can either listen to the newest BB No Money song, or we can listen to Stardew Valley. We're going to have a lot of Stardew Valley coming up.
I want to do Stardew. Just for a change.
Why not?
All right. But thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys.
Yes.
Hopefully it wasn't too rocky. I will have some of the issues ironed out by next week, hopefully.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, and also this is a cover, string quartet cover, so it's pretty good. But we'll see you next Monday. Probably at 6:30, but we'll see. We'll let you know.
Yeah, well, it's all that's going to
on work.
depend on scheduling stuff this
Yeah.
year. It might change later in the year, but we'll worry about that when it comes to it.
Follow
Anyway.
on Blue Sky and you'll hear everything.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight, guys.
Yeah, thank
Always
you,
a pleasure.
Whānau.
Ka kite.